Hey, everybody. You might not be able to see me well, but hey, we're here. We're at Coos Canyon up in Maine. You got Jackson over there. And then you got Keith Sody Adventures over there. You got Bob over there. You got GP over there. And you got Mama Bird. We're all hanging out.
You're out with GP and Mama Bird?
Yes, sir.
Good fun.
So they literally just got here. It's 8:05. So, but yeah, like I was saying, service is so bad. I'm literally standing at the woods line at the back of the camper, just so you know.
No worries. If it goes out, I got keys.
So, okay, let's see.
Invites.
We got?
Hello, Jason Miner. Hello, JP Lawns. We got Matt Investor.
Right.
Oh yeah, Buddy Biggs, Mark Miller, Mega Dog, Vester. Vester got your package. Thank you. Dave Philadelphia City Art. Let's see who else. JP, Jason E. Hey, Careless. All right. Tomcat Josh. Welcome.
Hello, Mary.
Hey, Mary. So yeah, we're planning on. We found a spot that's pretty close at the site that I wanted to originally get, and so I think we're gonna go down there the first thing in the morning, and we're gonna go down there and hit it up. We unfortunately along the campground property, we can't use the mechanical eyes, so I can't use my dredge, but sluices, everything else is okay. Just can't use a water pump. So we're gonna go down there, hit that, but we gotta kind of watch it because people are supposed to be coming in around noon. So we gotta when they get in there, we gotta kind of like say hi to them and say, hey, do you mind that we went down the trail in the back of your site, and you mind if we cross your property?
I did that to you all the time. Why?
Hopefully they let you. Hello, Careless.
I hope so. They should. Yeah, I think it took me. I left at 7:49 this morning, and I arrived. I had one stop for fuel, and I made it here at like 1:10. So, hey, Archaeology and Gold. I believe that's Gail. Sharon Jackson.
Hello, Sharon. Hey, did you ever get word if PA was going to go up there?
What's that?
Did you ever get word if PA was going to go up there?
He can't make it. He new job's demanding a little bit, so he's got to work. He was really excited. We were talking yesterday. He was so excited about going, and then he texted me this morning about 9:39 while I was on the road, and he says, "Can't make it. Work." Hey, my nephew's in here. What's up, Jackson?
That's what happens when you're the boss and you just took the position, so you don't have the power.
Yeah, I completely understand about that. You know, it's tough.
Got to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, we all got responsibilities to do, and like I said, it's a new job, so.
Oh yeah. Life comes first.
Exactly. So, man, I'm excited. Met up with Hip D, talking with him, Tom and Wes for a little while.
Hello, how?
Met up with Rosie over at the Rock and Gift Shop. Hey, somewhere in Ohio. So yeah, they got some paters over there and stuff. So I asked her, I said, hey, I see you got a gallon pater. I said, can you make me one, please? So you know me.
I saw an ad. Somebody was promoting pater. You had bought it. I forget what it was.
What's that? Trying to listen.
I can't get on the tree here.
Hey, Mandy. What'd you say, Jackson?
Somebody was selling a low-ride pater. Was though.
Heath has some bags from Vermont that he was selling some stuff of unsearched with a .10 added.
No, it might have been promoted by GP or somebody else.
I have none.
Oh yeah, he's got stuff for Mama Bird.
No,
She's
was-
doing some stuff.
it wasn't them. It was a weirder one that I hadn't.
Oh.
Didn't know.
It's kind of hard to check. I literally have my phone sitting on the rear marker parking light on the side of the RV or camper here. It's pretty good. You know, I got a queen size bed in the front. There's a couch that's a pull out, and then you got the table. It's also converts to a bed, and then there's 4 bunks in the back.
Does that have a layover anywhere?
Then they actually have a grill here. I was surprised. So we had some steaks and stuff, and preheating the grill. Going to make Mom Bird and GP some steaks.
Nice.
Good day, Brad. What's happening? Bad Idea Lab. What's going on? So yeah, I got a nice big mail call going. I could have done tonight, but I literally have no room in my car.
It was GP. It was Ozark Buck pay dirt.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see any of those on your shelf yet.
Nope, not yet. Like I said, I had a nice mail call that would have been for tonight, but yeah, a lot of stuff came in. I got some other orders that I'm potentially gonna be putting in soon. So, gotta get that collection going. Gotta keep everybody there. How many people are with me, Jackson? Well, it's there's 2, 4. It's the 5 of us here.
Oh, Brad Welch.
It's almost all in the bird.
Hey, 3 Sky Warrior, what's up, brother?
Shatters inside of itself. Yeah, because when
Here's Aqua Donkey. What's happening? So yeah, I bring a cell phone booster, and there's no point in having a cell phone booster because there's no cell phone towers around.
Yeah,
They got Wi-Fi. What's that?
you have to drive 2.5 hours.
What was that, Zaxton?
I was interested how good those things work.
The cell phone booster mostly worked really good. You know, it would boost up at least 4G. But here, unfortunately, I wish I had a Wi-Fi booster. You know, because literally, if I go a couple feet that way, it just drops. Hey, Bacchus, what's going on?
Hello, Bacchus.
Don't worry, Bacchus. I'm going to get you a bag of dirt. Yes, GP's here, Mary. He's right over there. If you could see him in the white, right there.
Don't tell her he didn't want her to know he went.
Well, it's not like she's gonna come chase him down.
She might. I don't know if it was Heath, she'd probably be after him for his eyes.
Well, he's right there in the blue.
Yeah, if he's there, we know Mary's gonna try and get up there.
Last time I was out,
You guys see any flaming streaks in the sky? You know she's coming.
Gonna get on that broom. Well, I do have. There you go. How's that, Mega Dog? That better?
It is.
Scary light coming up. Oh, they're having conversations over there.
They're just enjoying their night.
Oh yeah. And they said the grill's warming up. About to throw the steaks on in a few minutes. Cook them up for them.
How long are you staying out there?
I'm out here till Monday.
Nice.
So I don't know if everybody's staying here till Monday or not, but I figure at least this way I can have at least half a day to relax.
Work a little, hang out a bit.
Yeah, Mary and Heath are actually related. They're like cousins or something.
That makes things extremely weird. How many hour drive was it for you?
For me, I think it was like 5.5. I probably averaged 80 miles an hour with the stop. Yeah, Brad, I brought up 15 ribeyes. So, Mary, hello.
Careless. There you go, Mary. He gave you the good old wave there. Did
So-
did you get your Amish steaks like PA said, or did you buy steaks?
No, I got mine back in Connecticut. Like I said, PA couldn't make it, so. But Buddy Biggs is gonna make it. He's bringing a brisket. He brought some pork tenderloins. So everybody brought something, so we can,
You know, it's a whole lot easier to prospect when you're not stuffed
Um,
with food.
Hold on one second. GP, you might have to move. I think they're gonna turn down here. But if you go around, it's a circle.
All right.
So you can come right back. I don't know if they can get by or not. Yeah, parking on this site's not. What's up, Rustic Redhead? Yeah, it's not much for parking.
That's
So
good. Hopefully, people can avoid it.
what's that?
That's good. Hopefully, there's less people.
Yeah. Well, they get the nutmeg prospectors, and between that and they have ATV / UTV on this weekend. So this place is literally going to be booked.
So they
Every
allow
site-
UTVs, but you can't have a motor to move some water.
Yeah, no, they got trails up here, and they can throughout the campground and stuff. And yeah, just don't drive down the main road because it's a $15,000 fine.
Yeah, that was cool part about
Only
doing out in
stop.
Indiana the first year I went.
What's that?
You only get a fine if you stop.
Unfortunately, it was one of the employees that work here.
Guys again?
So yeah, I will see Tom and Wes tomorrow. So, we're gonna go in the morning. We're gonna go down right over here, sluice it up for a while, do some boil holes, maybe even some crevicing. And then we'll probably come back, have lunch, and then maybe we'll head up to the East River or the Swift River.
Jackson was wanting to know if you got any gold yet.
No, we haven't. We set up. We went to I got my dredge permit. What else? Got some snacks and stuff, and we just set everything up. We just went out looking and walked down the creek, and it looked pretty promising from what we saw. So we're gonna try and hit that. Sharon Jackson, unfortunately, I can't give you a wrench right now. I'm mobile.
They're a youngster too.
What's that?
They're a youngster too.
Yeah. I can't do anything at the moment.
No.
So I got something for you both. You gotta find that for me.
So I'm going to put you up here for 1 second. I'm going to get my beverage. I'll be right back.
Go for it. I've been throwing the link in chat for you guys if anybody wants to call in.
The weather's actually really nice. It's
It looks nice.
Oh. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt. Benzo, what's going on?
What's going on, Benzo?
So, of course, I got the cider, so. Yeah, charts.
What percentage is that one?
Yeah.
This is my normal 6.9, my pints. I picked up 2 cases to bring up.
Oh, Sharon and Jackson says he's 61. His nephew's 10. All the videos on the channel were the 10.
Yeah.
He can't. Sharon Jackson. Wrench is the channel owner. Obviously, he can't do anything when he's on his phone.
Yeah.
So, come back next week. He can mod you. Or he can
Yes, please do. I could take care of it. I'll be home, and I could do it for my laptop. I tried. I got my laptop here. I tried, logging in. I just couldn't get enough service, and there's no way I'm going to hold a laptop over here.
No. Do you have a phone stand, or are you standing there holding your phone?
No, I'm standing here holding my phone.
All the equipment you own, and you don't own a tripod.
Listen, I have 2 of them. I just didn't have any room. I feel bad because I told Buddy I was gonna bring my metal detector. I had no room. I didn't even bring a shovel. I had to buy a shovel here. I have no buckets
That's what you
because
get.
I had no room in my car.
You got to get a man truck like a Chevy 2500 with the Duramax or something
Yeah. In my driveway, sitting there.
with the tray on it.
No, we took it off.
Did they total it?
No, I just took it off. I'm gonna just put. Well, I'm probably gonna have my kids do it. Put their back on the seat. Hey, Tom Ketchash, thank you so much for the $10 super chat.
Very nice, Tomcat. Yeah, just put your back on the seat, kick it out.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have the kids do. And then I'll just seal up the because it's got the cab lights on top, so I'll just seal them up if they're leaking at all.
You spend enough
It's
time.
probably. What's that?
You spend enough time, you can get it straight.
Yeah, I don't care about the roof. The truck was a plow truck. The mirror broke off at one point and was hanging down and scratched the shit out of the door. So, all right, Josh, thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. Oh, yeah, I should have some room. I could stuff some stuff in the cooler, but like GP says, he's going to end up giving a bunch of his stuff away that he bought for here because he can't fly back with it.
Oh, they flew in.
Yeah, they flew in, and they flew into not Portland, the other one. I forget the main big airport here. Bangor. And then they drove here. From there, I think it was like 3-hour drive. It took a little while longer.
Yeah.
So, but they made it. So we're gonna try and have a good old time.
I'm kind of surprised the hurricane.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah, Carlos, I got your mail. I got to go with it the package that I got that I did last week. I got stuff from Benzo. I got stuff from. My God, I can't even think. There's so much stuff. Hey, Mary, you sound like me trying to get rid of the kid. Unfortunately, Kyle didn't make it. He was supposed to. But we had an agreement that he was supposed to do something, and he did not follow through with it.
Jackass.
Yeah, he called him a jackass.
Hello, assassin.
So yeah, Kyle couldn't make it. He had to stay home. But that's fine. I mean, I don't mind. I mean, it's great to have him because he does help out. He helps carry a lot of stuff, and he does pan. He found his own gold up in Vermont.
Oh, come on, be honest. You were just happy you could have his stuff to pile his seat to pile stuff in too.
Oh yeah, oh definitely.
Sure.
I definitely would not have been able to bring my dredge. I could have. I mean, if I brought it, I would have been able. If I didn't take the wagon, I could have brought the dredge, but then I wouldn't have anything to carry the dredge in. So it would have been up Shit's Creek either way.
Yeah.
So no matter what, I was SOL.
Sounds like you need to order a roof rack for that super roof.
Yeah, he's telling me to put the damn wagon on top of the roof.
I would have.
No, I don't have a roof rack.
Well, put a roof
Got
rack
rubber
on.
tires.
He's saying I got rubber tires.
He's right.
I'm not scratching my roof. I hear footsteps.
You do too.
And it's GP.
Howdy.
There he is.
Hello, GP.
Howdy.
You're gonna put Wrench to work this weekend, right?
He said he's going to put me to work this weekend, huh?
I don't know. Somebody's going to work. It ain't going to be me.
Well, you got to remember, Wrench is the boss, so he hasn't had a shovel in his hand for years. You might have to show him which end to stick in the ground.
I was shoveling last week, and that's why my back's the way it is. That's why I said to GP, I said, you know what? I think you could probably take my dredge.
I have my wetsuit. Work. Yeah, we'll see.
Hey, last dad. What Benzo say? I missed it.
I missed Enzo's too.
Missed
Hello,
it.
Brad. Got the link in chat.
GPA charts for you. I'll chart it up.
Charts.
So, yeah, I'm not going to be able to stay live too long because obviously I'm holding this phone in my hand.
Yeah, that's the only way you even get the Wi-Fi is right here.
Yeah, literally. I'm literally at the back of the camper. You can't do it inside. You can't do it at the picnic table behind us. You got to do it here. Hey, 403. What's up, Travis? Don't worry, I didn't forget you. I got your stickers coming.
Hey, Gail, archaeology gold. Hey, Lester, howdy, friend.
The 403 just did his interview with Hoffman's, I think, last Tuesday.
Nice.
Yeah, he was with Jericho and them.
Yeah. Hey, it's all good. Everybody has a good time.
I didn't get to watch it. It's an interesting step for the channel.
Yeah, I saw that he was doing it, and I was like, but you know me, I'm just so busy. I could
Cat Josh. Josh said hi, Mama Bird.
I could barely, make it to my own live on time.
We noticed.
Well, we're all sitting over here. The grill's all heated up, and I gotta get their steaks on the grill. So, yeah,
Right. You want to end it?
I can end it unless you want to keep it going.
Keep it going. Doesn't matter if somebody else calls in.
Yeah, that's up to you. Brad says he's gonna call in.
Brad said,
Don't you have stickers? Like, if so, can you send? Yes, I will. I have a list of people that I'm gonna send stickers to. I will gladly add you to it. 403 is on my list. I got a whole bunch of people that are on my list. I have to get out the stuff for William E. The extra stuff for panning, so he could do the snuffer bottle and all that. I got to get that out. Yeah, you know me. I'm super slow, but I got a list for people. It's ready. It's almost ready to go.
Hey, Mega Dog.
I hear more footsteps.
That's Mama Bird.
Yep. So, all right, everybody. We had Todd Hoffman and Andy Spinks on from Gold Rush and Discovery in an interview on Tuesday. Yeah, I'll have to check it out on your channel.
Yeah, if anybody wants to call in, I'll keep going. If not, I'll just end it for you.
Yeah, it's I'll leave it up to you.
Okay.
I'm gonna head out. So yeah, I gotta go cook some steaks. So you guys have a great evening.
Later, Wrench. Enjoy your weekend.
Bye, everybody. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some videos and keep everybody posted. Have a great night, everybody.
Later, man. Did anybody else want to call in, or you guys want me to end this one? I'm sure Wrench would call back in later, but he's out having fun, and that's more important.
You getting that easy, man? No.
I was getting ready to. I'm like, wow, I guess I get to do a haircut tonight. Then. What's going on?
What's happening? I've been working all day.
What are you working on?
I got all the packages from yesterday done, all loaded up. Everything's done, ready to ship out in the morning. That takes forever.
Oh yeah, I mean you print your own labels at least, right?
Yeah. That speeds things up. That sped things up a lot.
I was
process, but it's still a 4-step process.
I was power selling sports cards on eBay during the pandemic.
Oh, nice.
Getting that label writer just made things so much faster.
Yep. I need to start selling some of the sports stuff. I could fill a small U-Haul.
Market's up right now. Or it's not as high as pandemic years, but
yeah, that was stupid. People flipping the retail.
Oh, I sold like $40,000 in cards for my mom.
Yeah, they'll triple up. A lot of football, basketball. Was that moving a lot?
Oh yeah. Well, he was the collection that she had was from her late boyfriend, husband, whatever you want to call him, and he was a basketball guy. He had a bunch of football too. I just never got into it, but we're talking 40. 40,000
Yeah.
baseball cards, basketball cards, all the card tins, a huge walk-in closet full. It was nuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's still been too hot. Name's coming down though.
Well, if I wanted to start a channel, I'd have to get another shed because there ain't enough room in here. For me to centralize everything that's kind of spread out. And look, it'd take up the half this probably.
Yeah.
There's too much. That was years ago. I don't even mess with it no more. Just packed away.
As long as it's stored right, it's not losing value.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just purely.
And I throw those little silica packets when I get my new shoes and vitamins and stuff like that. I throw them in my boxes.
Yeah.
Any errant moisture, you know.
Yeah, I need to get more actually.
Yeah, I never bought them. I just collect them out of stuff.
I never remember.
What's up there? 403. Mary's here. Careless Whispers.
Yeah.
Tomcat Josh. Heck yeah. Aquadonk. What's happening? Oh, chat's popping.
Hey, Alaskan. Yeah, he's got 24 in here.
I got this this wowzer of a can that I started on last night. I only did a couple scoops of it. It was just coming up gnarly. I can start panning that. Get some more people to call in. Have a drink.
Brad said he'd call in. I think he's eating right now, probably.
Right on. A little bit.
You're still selling plenty of bags, right?
I don't have anything for sale.
Oh, you didn't switch to full-time pay dirt seller yet?
I don't have anything for sale. No.
Yeah, I haven't bought nothing in a while.
Yeah. I try to buy around all the time. Try to keep little bags here and there, you know, have stuff to work with, play around with on the shows and stuff. And I got a couple on the way. I got a sharp bag coming. I'm pretty excited about that.
Hi, Joey Brown.
So I'm always got my ear out for people that's trying to sell little bags here or there. I don't keep them long. I pan it out on the show.
Gentleman Prospector linked, or he put it on his community tab for Ozark Buck. I have no clue who that is, but Ozark Buck. He was selling 1 gram was 85, half a gram was 50. Shipped. Oh wait, no shipping. I don't know if that means include ship or what. I just never heard the name.
Yeah, there's a few weird sellers out there, but no, that's just a pay dirt.
I only buy anymore when I'm trying to support somebody who's doing a limited run or something like that.
Yep. Oh, mine. I got some really cool ideas for Halloween though, and a couple different sets. There's going to be a trick or treat set. I already said it's a set, so that means it's like more than one thing or something. So that's a clue. And then there's something special coming up for Halloween. We've never made anything like this before. I got the concept already done, and I'm interested to get everything in place and make the first prototype and see how it comes out. I'm really curious how this is going to work, because if it works, it's going to be different from anything out there. That's for sure.
I was trying to talk LXR one year into it. He was talking about doing his 4th of July bags. He was going to do a theme bag because you and LXR usually do the best themes. He was going to do a theme bag. I told him for 4th of July he should fill them with pop rocks.
Neat.
That way when they throw it in the pan, throw the water in it, it starts popping.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Well, I was the guy that years ago I did the pumpkin spice pay dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a few comments back. People were like, "What's that floating on top of the water?" Or was, because the cinnamon floated. It was like a little cinnamon spice mixed in with the pay dirt for a smell. Right it was like the first turkey bag.
Hello, Casey.
That was like 2020 or something. Not a long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh, Pop Rocks in the pay dirt. Yeah.
And
I
just
cut it Mentos, and you got to pan it in Diet Coke. What?
just for the explosions, the little popping. You pan out a 4th of July pay dirt that starts popping at you.
I like it. I like it.
Well, feel free to use it. He didn't.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah. I've been working in the shop today. I did a whole digital situation. I've been working. I know it's when you got limited plugs and limited HDMI cables, you try different configurations. And I finally just gave up, kept what I wanted the most, cleaned it all up, put it all back together, and got rid of the excess. And now it's all neat and tidy again.
My life is covered with cables.
Yeah. I got one of those relay box. It's not really a splitter. It's a switch box, really, an HDMI box.
HEC, hello, yeah.
And had a problem with I don't know what you call it. What there's got a name for it, like override or dominance or something, overriding constantly. It was not dependable. It would favor one of the lines too heavily, and if anything, yeah. And you can't turn your Roku off. What the hell? They don't have no off button. So anytime it try to upload or download something, it override and kick over. And I'm like, no, this ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to get rid of the splitter. Yeah, it's just little things. It's like there's always a curveball in everything you do, it seems.
Well, everything you got plugged in is fighting for internet power to sell your data as much as it can. You know, everything's fighting, and it's going to give priority to what everyone fights the hardest. It's just like if you don't think any one of our cameras we have here isn't recording when we're off, you know, you're foolish.
Yeah, well, I'm hardwired here.
So is mine.
Dug a trench, run a wire, but that's pulling. Other devices here, I found out now that they can pull better than they used to for some reason. They can. I wasn't having good reception out here, but now I can hit it a little bit. So that's enabled me to put an old phone over there and get some crazy crystal clear 1080 on the streams with the rocks and stuff instead of it just being like this. It's supposed to be a good camera, but I mean, I can't even hold this up and it's just all blurry, you know?
Yeah,
so
I get it.
It's a little fun jar I'm working on. It's just got some super dark material in it. It's only half full. One day I'll finish filling it up and we'll get rid of it.
I got lucky on this one. I got a really cheap Amazon one. I just bought it for the kids to stream their shows or whatever. It's worked really well.
Really? That's good. Yeah. Hey, just like this camera here. There's its replacement that costs twice as much, and there's this other replacement that costs 3 times as much. But the cheapest one, and this was bought years ago, and I probably paid like $16 for it. It's probably 25 now, but nothing looks better than that.
Yeah, look, and your mic's good too.
Well, I just got a new mic, the toner.
Mine's built into the camera. The whole thing was like $20.
People say I have another one here I've been using. People say they can't really tell the difference on the mic when I switch them back and forth. It's like, okay.
Hi, Donna. How about gold is where you find it?
There's Texas Donna. What's happening? We're holding it down for Wrench on location.
Yeah, Wrench is out at the creek for the weekend, everybody. He just ran his Thursday show. We're just running it a little bit.
Yeah. I was wondering if I could even run the creek tomorrow. It was it's backing up, beaver problems, and there's been no rain for a while. There's going to be water there, but is it just stagnant, full of dead leaves? I don't know if there's anything sluiceable, but I need to go and check it out. Do want to go on a play mission.
How far is travel time for your creek, or your favorite one?
I can be wet in 40 minutes. Probably about 30-minute travel, 10-minute walk, give or take. So it's not too bad.
Yeah, I don't have a clue what a creek is.
Yeah, No, you can see dry washes where they once were, probably. But hey,
Oh, yeah.
you don't need water to find all that gold out there.
No, no, you can dry wash and find it, but since I mine explore anyway, I'm in abandoned gold mines all the time. The veins in those things would just make you slobber. So so if I ever or when I ever want to go out and just prospect, I'm going hard rock.
Definitely.
Because the thing is, a lot of these places aren't under claim anymore, or they're public land, and I don't know if you can hard rock on public land, but the ones that aren't under claim, I could file a $200 claim and take it as my own.
Yeah. But don't you have a right to like prospect it once to see if you want to make the claim to even start? Ain't there something like ain't there like you go there and prospect it? I don't know how I didn't know you want to make a claim.
I got millions of acres of desert. I don't care.
Yeah, it's out there. Holy smokes. And it's covered with more gold than people realize.
I'm pretty sure.
Out there.
I'm pretty sure by BLM rules, you're allowed to prospect. Gold is where you find it. Says if it's not owned, anyone can dig there. But I mean, most of the places I go to, I haven't seen any kind of law enforcement anywhere in years out in the desert.
Mhm. Yeah, well, there's that part. Taking your chances. But you're out there unless you're like getting reported. I think the civilians, the civilians do have to work for the police. Unless you're like blowing dynamite and getting reported or something like that, you know.
Yeah, unless you're being completely stupid and making ridiculous amounts of noise, you're never going to run into BLM out there. If you get into one of the wildernesses or something, then yeah. But even then, it's just so vast, the chances are slim.
Yeah, I still mess around when I go out in the woods and go deep. Just because I'm deep, I'm not going to start digging in the banks and littering and raising hell and stuff. I maintain those woods, but out there, I mean, I wish I could use a metal detector where I'm at, but you can't do it. But out there, you can use a metal detector, and that's about the only rule break I would really want to do to start with. Man, that's a dream to get out there and run over and catch some of those nuggets one of these years.
What, out on the West Coast?
400. Yeah, I only got a little 400, but I have to find a slab for that to go off. But I can get my hands on one of them old metal detectors and check it out. There's so much ground out there.
Well, if you ever get the chance, Brad Hayden, via his Patreon deal, I don't know what level he was on or whatever, he got to go out with Jeff Williams.
Yeah,
and they brought detectors.
Yeah,
and took them to good spots.
Yeah, I mean,
hello, Buck.
It's a paid trip. It's a paid trip. I mean,
it is for sure.
It's not cheap, but it's a good time, and you're on prime land. And of course, you know, I don't care if it's a seeded hunt or not. I don't care.
Yeah.
But these little gold ground, you can find gold.
I mean, if you're good enough with the detector, they're out here.
The $100 tier, trouble one.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Jeff Williams would be an interesting guy to go exploring with. He's got so much history in this area.
Oh, he's one of my favorites for sure. He's got so much knowledge, and he's a for real geologist. You know, he's legit.
And that dude's been in the desert since he was a kid. The desert Southwest. I'm watching Mine Explore videos, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that was a good one. We were in there 15 years ago, 20 years ago. We were in there in the 80s."
Yep. He shows pictures.
Yeah, and then he backs it up. Then he backs it up with pictures. This is what it looked like before it collapsed.
I've seen him on a couple TV shows when he was younger too. You know, like out of the blue on like this ancient mystery show, he pops up. It was a young Jeff Williams, all clean cut, dressed nice, and talking like college professional. Look, college professional talking about the London Hammer, if you know what That's one of those ooparts, out of place artifact. That's what he was talking about on this. I think it might have been like an ancient mystery show or something on Discovery. Yeah. It was one from a while back. Let's just put it that way. And I was like, "Oh, there's Jeff! Holy smokes!"
Are you still doing your rock cutting?
I got one loaded up right now to cut.
Nice.
Yep.
Gold's Where You Find It says he thinks that was on Ancient Aliens. I don't think so, Gold, if it was an old show. Ancient Aliens is newer.
Yeah, but Ancient Aliens has been around for 12, 14 years as well. But I think it was like Ancient Mysteries or one of those odd shows that only had a few seasons.
Yeah.
From early 2000s, maybe late 90s. I don't know, early 2000s. Yeah, he looked young then, really young. But yeah, watching him, it's been pretty interesting watching him do all this timbering and stuff. He taught me a lot, and he's always throwing out all these geology words and terms. Come on now, you know that. We done went over this 15 times. It's Mayfic. Come on.
Yeah, if you're better with the geology, you can hone in on it pretty good.
Yeah.
But I was talking with old Doug Odette. He was saying the desert was a lot different when they found all that stuff, as far as water and things like that go. Now it's just we're just lazy because we got to be dedicated to go play in the desert.
Yeah. Can imagine. Times. Killed a lot of people.
If it's
all over and done.
If it's over 100, I ain't going.
No, I can't do it either, man. I'd evaporate. I'm too wet.
You'll just dehydrate. There's no humidity out here, so the heat's not so bad, especially if you can avoid the sun, but your water intake has to be pretty significant.
Yeah. I don't even know if I can drink that much water.
You can.
It'd be interesting to find out. Yeah, I need to be drinking some water right now. I got an apple. I just had a good dinner. Just beans and taters, salt, a country dinner.
Well, you're a chef, ain't you?
I can cook good. Yeah.
Got to get up there with wrench and cook it up.
Yeah, I like cooking when I'm out on the creek. But the cool thing about the place where we go camping is sometimes we're going there for a long time. I'll just load up the big grill and just take it that way because it does low and slow. I've done some butts a few times, just load it up early and just let it rock all day. Does a good job. I like that. Yeah. But I got my flat tops, and I love camp cooking. A lot of fun.
It's the only way to get any good food. Anytime you go and buy food, it just sucks anymore.
Oh, it's just terrible. And they want so much money for it. And you're just like, well, we're on the go. We'll just stop and get a burger. And it's like, really? $30 for 3 burgers? And we didn't even get fries and drinks.
Oh, $30? You must not be in California.
No, that's $30 for the 2 burgers in California.
Well, here's one you guys don't get over there, or at least not good. For lunch today, I had a chili relleno cheeseburger. Basically, a cheeseburger with a big old chili relleno slapped on top of it. That was pretty good.
Damn. I've heard tell of this relleno burger.
It was good.
Oh man, no,
we're surrounded by Mexican food. I was talking with another guy when I bought it. He's down in Florida right now, but he's been all over the country. I'm like, you want Mexican food? Come to California, Arizona, New Mexico, something like that.
Yeah.
Texas. I'm California, obviously. We can't get good barbecue. Everything that advertises as good barbecue is crap, and the best stuff you can get is the stuff you make. And even our barbecue's crap compared to Southern barbecue.
So there's a place in Texas I've heard about a few times, and boy, I just want to try it. It looks so dang good. The Hippo Burger. I don't know.
Hippo burger?
Hippo Burger. I think but only in Texas. They might be slightly out of Texas in a few places. But you look it up and look at the pictures, and you're like, no. Really? It's like everything you think about, but yeah, and they kind of kick it up an extra 50%.
Oh yeah. I've started a trend of I try to eat at smaller places, not like going broke places, but just smaller mom and pop places where, you know, sales mattered and things like that. And I started a trend of I walk in there, I'm like, what's your claim to fame? Oh, well, you want one of these, make me one. You know, because I'm old enough, I don't really care about the food anymore. It's all food, it's all the same. So I just go in and ask them for whatever they think is the best. I went into, it's called the Mad Greek over in Baker, California, and they got their Greek food. So I went in there. Their claim to fame is a gyro or whatever. I walked in there. What's your claim to fame? Because they had like 4 or 5 different options. What's your claim to fame? Beef and lamb gyro. Make me one. That was pretty good.
Yeah, can be. Mm-hmm.
Basically a flatbread sandwich, but it was pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm. I got a little place down the street. Everybody makes terrible food. I give them a try, but that's just terrible.
Oh, it was that bad?
But I've heard tell this new place down the road that's opened up with some chicken that's good. I haven't tried it out yet, but everybody's saying it's the best chicken around. Well, it's not hard to do. A lot of places around here are closing down. They try to make it through, they open back up and try to make it through, but this recent bout of inflation is shutting the doors on more than 50% of the small shops, small places. A few are hanging on, but
it is. That's why it's important, if you can afford to pay $2 or $3 more for your meal, go to somewhere where it matters. Don't make the CEO of Carl's Jr. any richer.
Yeah.
Just don't make the CEO any richer. Pay for the guy that lives, or kick the business to the guy that lives next door and gets pissed off when his mortgage shows up every month in the mailbox. If you can afford it, buy small every time.
Yep. I about cut out the fast food except for when it's the only option and we didn't eat, and then we got to eat something kind of situation that happens once in a blue moon. But I'll tell you what, the only one that was left on my list was Bojangles. And I know that's only something from the Southeast. Their tea's too sweet, their chicken's too crunchy. But the freaking last 3 or 4, the last time I went through, I said, I'm done for a while. I'm done. I went inside and showed my ass a little bit, and then I left. I gave them their food back and told them it's not fit for a dog.
Good.
They served me jerky.
Yeah.
So I'm done. No more.
It's same with the sit down restaurants anymore. I went actually for my birthday. My kids took me out, and I figured we went to Chili's. I figured they would overcook my food as always, so I ordered the burger medium instead of medium rare. Medium well is what they're supposedly cooking to all the time, but I usually get jerky, so I ordered it medium. I can now say that I've eaten a rare burger. I mean, so rare, the meat's pink or the meat's ridiculously pink. Still the gummy, real cheap hamburger gummy, and leaking all over the place. Horrible.
See, that's my useless skill. I say it's useless skill is I can run one of those big ass grills and cook all the food correctly all night long. But that's a useless skill because it's got no reward. That's why I say it's useless.
The only person who's making any money is the owner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the owner of the restaurant's the only one that's making any money, and even half of the time they ain't making that much.
Nope.
Hello, Bill.
Brother Bill.
Hey, good.
Give me just a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
How you doing, Girly Bill?
I'm here.
That's true. Now you're all by yourself. Run the show, Bill. Nah, I'm joking with you, Bill. How you doing, man?
Most people do.
I'll be back with you in just a second, Bill.
Okay, whatever.
I'm right here. This whole thing is insane. What the hell is that? Put the dog in there. Check on my dog, see what they're raising pain about.
We getting rich yet, Benzo?
Nah. One day we might break even, though.
Well, there's something to be said for that.
Try to, anyway. I need more water. I got gold stuck in one of my bottles. I don't know why I got stuck in there so good. Boy, it really is stuck, though. That's some sticky gold. It's a decent amount, too. Like, if I get it all out and weigh it up, it's going to be like a 10th. Let me go check on my dog, see what's going on.
Maybe your dogs are checking on you.
Yeah, they're wooting about something.
You know, old Jackson's kind of like my ex-wife. Every time I show up, zip, there he goes.
I think you just need a spinning break real quick.
Ugh.
How you doing tonight, Bill?
As I please, mostly.
I thought you said it was cold there. It looks like it's bright and sunny.
No, it's cold. It rained here, and it's cold.
We haven't had rain in months.
All right. Feels
I'm
like
about ready to run over to the neighbors, cut the barn down just so I can have some wood to burn.
Oh, is everybody ready for Friday the 13th tomorrow?
Is that what's happening?
Yeah, tomorrow's Friday the 13th.
Yeah, I ain't scared of it. I ain't superstitious.
Thanks for letting me know. I'm definitely going prospecting now. That is a very lucky day for me.
Is it?
Usually.
Yep. I don't know how often they happen, but tomorrow is Friday the 13th. Makes no difference to me.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's a bad day for cars.
Don't me either.
Copper nugget.
My birthday is April 13th, and I was born on a Saturday the 13th. So, like every 7-8 years I'm born on, my birthday comes up on Friday the 13th. So, no, I ain't scared of it. I'm still alive.
Yeah.
Most of the time, anyway.
Mary, mask stays on, but it should be a good day for broom flying.
What's that?
I was wondering the same thing, Joseph. Oh, don't worry, Joe. We know how to handle Mary.
Mary, well, she can't hurt you through the screen. She'll try, but she can't.
Oh, Mary.
Mary's my favorite sister.
No, Mary's like having Mary around is like having a 19-year-old Labrador around. It might it might pee everywhere and do some inappropriate things at some wrong times and things like that, but you couldn't go on without it. You know, what's a little drool between friends, you know?
And you wonder why she don't like you.
What? I didn't say it. I just can't stop laughing at it. She told me one day, you didn't even come and take my picture. And then I held up a selfie on my phone of me and her together, me hugging her neck and taking a selfie. You don't even remember it?
She was sleeping. Careless.
Picking up copper nuggets. I'm gonna go talk to my boy.
Yeah, Mary, we heard your in-person personality wasn't difficult to deal with at all. It's just your keyboard presence is fun. No, Brad, her in-person personality is not bad at all. You got to remember, she's got like 72 personalities. He had to let his Labrador in, or another retriever.
Well, they wanted to be on the YouTubes. There's some crusts. You gonna eat them crusties? There we go. So I want to be on YouTube. I'm not gonna get
Careless. How much longer before you guys get snow, Bill?
Tomorrow.
tomorrow. I mean, I'll probably get some snow within 2-3 years. I'll probably see some.
We get snow like once every 5 years. It actually sticks to the ground probably once every decade or decade and a half. All things.
I'm kind of in a little desert here myself. I'm a little extra south and don't much come this way.
It snows here 12 months out of the year. It's just that some months it don't stick.
These are rocks, Bart. You want to see? You thinking they're food? It's not food. Don't eat the rocks. Come on. Need a biscuit?
I never knew you worked a real job, Joseph.
They got their biscuits and their water. I do a little med check on them anyway. Really check her out, see how she's doing. I ran her pretty hard. I took him out, but she ran pretty hard. At the end of the trip.
What do you do? Throw them out of your truck, or just throw the toys for them?
Neither. I just let them run what they want to do. They follow me around while I fossick and look around for stuff. I picked up about 15 pounds of petrified wood. Had a good trip out. We didn't stay out there long, but she wore herself out just running. She's old. I had to pick her up and put her in the truck, and that wasn't easy. She made it not easy. She's, I don't know what she weighs, 150, 160. It feels like infinity when you're trying to pick her up.
Yeah. Especially if they fight.
But she does this trick where she does something and she becomes like so much heavier than she really is. It's like that ain't right.
Yeah. It's dead weight, but it's not even like you're picking up a solid object. You're picking up a 150-pound noodle.
A wet noodle. Hey, Birdie boy.
Careless. No, Careless. What you do is try to get assaulted by a customer at work, and then you can go out on or at least this works out here. You get assaulted by a customer at work, and then you can go out on PTSD leave, traumatic leave or whatever. In California, it's good for about 5 years. You can collect unemployment on them for about 5 years. Hello, Brad.
Hi, Brad.
What's up,
Brad?
Get yourself beat up by a customer, Careless. That'll take care of you for years.
Well, hopefully you're on paid leave, Chris, for another month.
Yeah, hopefully.
Stop licking
By
me.
the way, Mary Careless, I love you guts.
One more. Bad idea needs one more suck. Everybody go and check out, make sure you suck.
Trouble says he is unpaid, but it's only 60%.
Well, 60%'s better than nothing.
It is.
Yeah, that is.
Okay, so I think we got it settled. We're gonna have Mary travel to Ohio and beat up Careless at work, and we need to get someone close, probably somewhere in Ohio, to go and film it. That way she gets the disability, we get the views for the YouTube stream, and it works out great for everybody.
So you said.
Oh,
You're at
works.
650, bad idea. Gotcha, baby.
Eat it. I just smuggled her ibuprofen. Help her out a little bit.
I tried giving mine. Somebody told me to give mine Benadryl for the fireworks to help them sleep or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm not real sure that works.
it chills them out a little bit. I mean,
I got a Doberman. Chilling them out a little bit's not really much of a help. I need out.
well, I know you can give them a few then.
I tried 2. Next time I might try 3, but after that, I'm kind of getting strong in the dosage there.
Yeah, I know a doctor that gave like 10 or 15 of them to his little tiny thing when it got bit in the face with a copperhead, and then the next day it was 3 days. It was fine. Just gave it a bunch of Benadryl. You finish your water? Why don't you lay down, girl? She's that tired. Poor baby. Yes. You ready to go? Looking back now.
So Ozark Buck is Brad Lacey, who's been a long time community member.
Ozark Buck had some
Hey.
hater sales.
Yes, he does. But I just was wanting to let you know so you could connect the dots.
Yeah, Brad Lacey, that makes more sense.
Well, since we're taking over John's show, do the mail call for the week.
Yeah, all things. Some of us are in the same situation. Pros and cons.
We got our Vendetta Prospecting. Later to the month.
Nice. What's that supposed to have? $0.25?
I don't know what's supposed to be. I'm not in the $100 tier. I'm only in the $50 tier.
I've never been on any of the high tiers for any of them.
We got a Vanilla Prospect. Thanks for the support.
Nice, Trouble.
Was that on top of your pay?
That probably means he just got approved and they backpaid him for the day he initially started him. That's what I would guess. I don't think Home Depot would just randomly send him a decent check.
You never know. Boy's getting crazy.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Careless, my daughter wanted to be a dolphin trainer until we looked up what they actually got paid.
Yeah.
It's not only that they don't pay him crap. They pay him for like minimum wage 4 hours a day or whatever, but if you're not there 8 or 10 hours a day, you're not going to bond with the dolphin and they're just going to throw you away.
Yeah.
Good, Trouble.
How come Careless don't come up live?
Mm-hmm.
She does, but she hangs out with her fiance more. She's taken. So,
Wow. I didn't say it.
I didn't say it either, but I don't know why she can't come up live just because she's got a fiance.
well, I don't know, but maybe that's what her thinking is. Some women think like that.
Trouble.
It ain't like I think that way.
Well,
All things country says your mustache is scaring careless off Curly Bill.
Yeah. I scared my doctor off too because I had to go see her, and I made her so mad she sent me a note to take home. Should I call her on Sunday?
Flipper.
Hey, burning bride anyway.
Oh, she's saying she's seen your next.
I'm reading Trouble ones there in his flipper scandal.
Over.
Wow.
Wow.
Did you look it up?
Well, of course I did. Basically, the
So how
dog.
warm is it in California, Zaxxon?
Do what?
How warm is it in California?
It is. Right now, it's 6:16 at night, and it's 91.
Overscoot, buddy. Here I come.
Next week's supposed to be a little cooler.
Yeah, like 89.
Low to mid 90s for the high for the day. Actually, it's supposed to be real windy Sunday and Monday. So Monday it's down to a high of 76, and Tuesday's 80 and 81. That's cold for me.
It's a little nipply.
Well, you could smite me with that problem.
I consider myself partially reptilian due to the California life. If it's not sunny and 75, I don't want to come out from under my rock.
Yeah. Don't blame me.
I'd watch some shows and some things like that. They were talking about acclimatization in different areas. Apparently your body sweats some different stuff in colder climates or things like that, and it makes you able to handle the cold more. That's why you can handle it better after, a couple of weeks of being there. It's different sweats and things like that, and that whatever portion of that I'm supposed to have is broken. I just need sunshine.
Yeah, I have a hard time in the sun.
Well, the thing is, out here it's just hot. It's not muggy. It's not humid. It's just hot. And if you step out into the sunshine, that thing is brutal. But if you can be in the shade, 115, 120 is not that bad. If you're shaded, it's hot for other people, but for me, 115 or so in the shade's not that bad. It's hot, but it's not miserable.
You can live.
You get stuck in the sunshine, you're gonna die.
I don't know. Sometimes 70 degrees is a little stuffy.
What's your humidity up there, though?
It's never below 45, it seems.
See, if we get humidity over 25%, it's miserable out here. We can't take it.
Really?
I'll tell you what it's at right now.
14.
71 degrees, careless.
Oh, tonight the humidity is going to be 34% at night. Tomorrow it's 27% humidity during the day, so under 40.
That seems pretty high out there, though.
It is. Luckily, the temp's down.
27% humidity.
This dry as a bone almost, huh?
It's dry. That's why you can throw it. If you go out in the desert and you throw a 2x4 down and you come back in 100 years and you look at it, it still looks like a 2x4. Just dry. It's petrified.
It's crazy.
Right.
Oh, wow, ATC.
I'd probably have nosebleeds. I don't think my sinuses have ever had a lot of dry.
Yeah, it affects you different.
A 28-year-old Jack Russell.
Holy smoke. A world record?
Yeah, all right, fine, ATC. A 3.5 by 1.5.
Mm. What's ATC up to now?
ATC is trying to get a rise out of Careless, and he's stating the fact that a 2x4 isn't a 2x4 anymore.
Well, he just is stating facts. He's not getting a rise. He's stating facts.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't think a 1 3/4 by 3 3/4 is a 1 3/4 by 3 3/4 anymore.
Yeah, 2x4 suck. Of course you do, Brad. You guys drive on the wrong side of the road.
They have roads in Australia?
3 of them.
Oh, don't even go. Let's start breaking out with the millimeters.
I'd rather personally. American measurements are the imperial system is stupid.
Right.
Half of the stuff's based on a tenth, and the other half's based on a 12. The mile, I don't know who the hell came up with a mile at 5,480 or 280 or whatever it is. What do we just think up a random number here and decide that's a mile?
It's all geometry. Geometry for you or something. I knew all that shit at one time. But it didn't matter.
I don't know the origin story of a mine. Okay. There too.
Aqua, you're out in Ohio too, aren't you? Wrench isn't even here tonight, Mandy. He's out prospecting. He stopped in for a minute, but it's too hard for him to keep Wi-Fi. I just took over.
Aqua's a lineman. My dad is a lineman.
What?
Your dad is what?
Aqua just got some like Google Glasses type thing that record audio and video, and they actually look and sound really good.
Yeah, they're not that expensive either. I thought about going that route, but you really got to pay attention to what you're looking at and what you're doing. It's kind of like what you're looking at ain't really what it's recording. There's a little bit of little learning. get good. He might have practiced already a little bit, it looked like. But yeah, I'll tell you what.
So what you're saying is he shouldn't walk into Hooters and post that because it could possibly get him in trouble.
Maybe. Maybe not. Full of treasure.
Oh, Brad's going to get his boat working this weekend.
His big one, though, I think. It needs a floor. He's putting a floor in it.
Hello, 406 Miner.
So 406.
And no, careless, I'm not even going to unbutton my shirt. It's freaking cold here.
Whoa.
Lake Calahula, 127 degrees. I don't even know where that is. 127 is hot, though. I got pictures of the world's tallest thermometer in Baker or whatever. 125 we were working out there. 2 days in a row.
Only a 15-footer. Not too big.
I can't even comprehend those numbers, really. They kind of eat.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's not something that happens around here.
No, that's Palm Springs. Yeah, it would be that hot down there.
I mean, we'll get a 98, feels like 108.
That's the world's tallest thermometer in Baker, California. We
What's
worked out there 2 days in a row. It was up there.
Good God.
It was 406. The mats are good. They don't melt. It was so hot. The customer got heat stroke leaning against the fender talking to us while not heat stroke, heat sick, leaning against the fender talking to us while we were working.
So sign me up. I just went to the doctor's office today and my butt cheeks about froze together.
So, pros and cons to both of them.
Let's switch over to the old painting station. How come my cameras aren't working? Okay, that camera's not on. But why ain't that camera working? Oh, it's plugged in the wrong slot. Got it. But when I plugged it into the other slot, it let me use that cable as a charging cable. We found some weird little fit thing. And it's got no name on it. Like, it was given to us. None of it's stolen or anything, but don't even know what brand it is. It's been a little mystery quest today to find out what brand it is and model and get it charged up. It's got literally nothing on it. All it ever says on it is USB. It's been a little mystery. And I finally found one, and I found the app for it, and that's as far as I got.
Just watch the reviews on it first to make sure it's not going to try and steal all your information when you plug it in.
Yeah, it was given to us a couple years ago. Let's see if it's still worth working.
You wish, Mary.
All the times and dates and everything on it are wrong.
Oh,
It's like it says it's Sunday. It's like, well, how did the thing get? I guess it was never really programmed from factory default from the first time. Because it couldn't be that far off, could it? Ozark Buck, what's happening? Donkey?
used to get it at Eloquina from a little hole back in the day.
Are you muted right now?
Eloquina Inn for the win.
High desert, Buck. Palm Springs is low desert. I'm high desert. I'm right where the 15 and the 40 freeway meet. Kind of about 4.
Barstow, Arizona.
Right near the Arizona.
Yes, all things. That's one game I couldn't watch. I can't watch. Yes.
Canadian trying to pick a fight.
Who is? Sorry, I'm working. .406 Miners headed to the creek this weekend anyway.
Oh, yeah. I'll be out there for us over. Maybe twice. Got a few spots I'm going to check out.
Yeah,
We had a big flood route.
I'm looking at those temp numbers. I might need to go hit the desert for a little bit.
Hello, Grandma Kelly.
Yeah. If it's below 90, I don't know. What's a good temperature for you? You said what?
Even anything under 100, I'll go. But like Friday, Saturday is 96, 97. That would be good for a morning trip. I'd try and get out of there by lunch.
Wow. Yeah.
Another week or two.
Another person that's good there, not a vet, is Grandma Kelly.
Do what?
If Grandma Kelly was a vet, she wouldn't put anything down ever either. I was watching her video of her walkthrough of her upstairs today.
Yeah.
I'm subscribed to too many people. I don't watch 95% of you guys. Do you even post videos, Brad?
Do I post?
Yeah, do you post videos?
I do live mostly, bro.
You go live?
I just hang out on lives.
Oh. Oh shit! I don't know. I'm gonna have to look you up the next time I catch you in chat.
I've posted maybe like 4 or 5 videos, maybe.
Yeah, I haven't put anything up in months.
Yeah, it's hard to be consistent about it. You got other things going on and working. I got out of being consistent. I used to be way more consistent, but now I'm less consistent because the good trips. And you know what? Every time I go out, I would be consistent if I just recorded every time I went out, but I'm not doing that.
Right.
It's all just for entertainment. You know, the only reason I film anything is to show people or is to share with other people on the internet, you know, YouTube, the area I live in. You know, we all have different areas. I watch Benzo's videos walking around down in the creeks and streams, and you know, that's just all foreign to me. And that's your backyard. I'd get 3 trees in and get lost. Probably not. Hello,
Yeah.
Peter. But
Yeah.
but that's just all foreign to me, you know. But I can be 10 miles from pavement, no problem, and I know exactly where I'm at.
And that sounds scary to me because there are no really. You got a different set of land markers that you're using.
Mhm.
You're using
Well,
the hill and terrain and the roads and.
we got a joke. We got a joke out here. We're all from the same native tribe. The name we go by is the Fakawi tribe. And basically at a certain point in time, you just have to get to the highest hill the top of the highest hill you can, look around and say, where the fuck are we? I mean, any more with GPS, even if you don't know where you are, if you drive around for a couple of minutes, you're bound to hit a signal sooner or later. Just enough to get your maps to work.
Everybody hopes so anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you always have a general idea. As long as you know your compass, you always have a general idea. Later, Carlos. PA Patriot in the house. Hello. I don't know if I said hi to him. Texas Donna.
Slap a whole track.
I didn't know they were allowing female members. No, man. Wrench isn't in main low signal. Wrench is in main no signal. He was running off of somebody's Wi-Fi. Later, 406.
406.
Hi there, Stacy.
I still can't believe you haven't got together with Culver and gone out yet. Brad, how far apart are you guys?
Culver's like 300 miles away.
Without there, it's 300 miles away. Isn't it?
300 miles is a little bit of a trek.
It's a little bit of a jump.
Yeah, that's further than even if I went to go see like Brewers. I guess it's like the closest person to me that I know, other than JP. It's pretty close.
We had JP in chat the other night, or he might have been on panel. I don't remember which, but my service area, one border is 140 miles from me, and another border is about 115 or 120, and I service all that. That's a drive. The other night I went out on a Ford Transit blowing up a radiator hose. Oh, Curly Bill dropped off. I went out on a Ford Transit blowing up a radiator hose. 102 miles each direction to replace a 20-minute hose.
Nice.
Yeah, doesn't Culver live in like Glenwood Springs?
I don't even know where Culver lives.
Like by Aspen. I think he lives in Glenwood Springs, where Doc Holliday died.
Yeah, I have no clue. I know it's cold and high.
But that's 5 hours away. And I've just never prospected out there, you know. The Green River has hella gold in it, but it's so murky and fine that, you know, if you could catch it, you'd make billions of dollars. But
Yes, Buck. That's exactly what it is. Millions of acres. You can see a mountain 50 miles away, and you can drive straight to it. I was looking. There's a place about 65 miles from me that was supposed to have an ancient turquoise mine from the natives way back in the day. And and then there was modern turquoise mines too. I was looking all over Google Earth where they're supposed to be, and I see some little prospects. Maybe there's just outcroppings there, but I couldn't see any mines.
Well, turquoise mines, they just take the whole hillside.
Well, it was supposed to be mined by the natives back in the old days, but I think it's just open pits, and I have no clue of the quality. Oh, G-man, but it's 65 miles one way in the 4-wheel drive. I got to know there's something worth going for. I did find a really, really beautiful head frame that's very photogenic. It's all over the place. I will film that, but currently they have the road shut down because some like rock project. So they've got a security guard stationed at the main entrance, the easy entrance for it. So I'd have to come in from the next exit back and go around whatever activity they had. It'll be a little bit of a trek, but it'll be worth it. I'm not sure if we can get in the mine or not, but that's far enough out that I'd only go in the mine if I was with, or I'd only get on the ropes if I was with people. No one's coming for you.
That can be liberating or ominous.
Do what?
That can be liberating or ominous.
It goes both ways. The most ominous thing, or the weirdest thing, is when you're out where you are with nobody, and somebody magically appears. One of our exploring trips that we went with another mine channel, it was 20 miles of washboarded roads and then 2 hours rock crawling to get to this mine, and the same to get back out. And we're in this mine. It wasn't supposed to be a ropes required mine, but it did turn into a ropes required mine. And we sent the one guy out for more rope. I carried mine in, but they needed their gear. We sent the one guy out for more rope, and he was gone for like 15, 20 minutes. We're like, where's Dave? And I go walking out of this mine, and we are way out there. I go walking out of the mine, and Dave is standing there talking to a couple of ladies. Holy crap! Where the hell did they come from? Talking to him later, he says, I don't know. I walked out of the entrance, and they're standing there. I mean, we're talking so far out. Don't lock your car. You don't need to take the keys out. You know, I leave my car unlocked with the keys in it. There's nobody coming.
All right. And here's two skinwalkers coming up on you.
No, I mean, if your wallet's bugging you, throw your wallet in the cup holder too. There's nobody coming.
Oh, skinwalkers don't want your car.
It is all things. It is very weird when you're in the middle of nowhere and someone shows up.
Dave's life. Saved his life, man.
Which happened?
Saved his life, man. Those are some skinwalkers, man. They're coming up, get Dave. Saved his life walking out there and startling them, ladies.
These ladies just appeared, and I grabbed the more gear, and I went back in the mine. He was still talking to him, finishing up conversation, and I made the comment to the other people we were with, and they're like, "No way," because I mean it was a trek. They're like, "No way, yeah." Walked out. Dave's out there talking to a couple ladies.
That's insane. Ghosts. Oh.
What are you panning? A page or just cons from your trips?
This is the birthday thing I got from Chef. It was a tube. I started panning it last night. I only did a few scoops because every little scoop takes like 10, 15 minutes to work through. Because there's like other stuff in it. It is a nightmare. It's full of gold and silver and other metals. I screened out all the other gems and stuff in the others. But I mean,
Did you?
one scoop getting that much. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you ever pan out any of the Okie Prospector copper shot pay dirt?
No, I did get one. The other one time it was full of copper flakes, and I didn't like it.
Okie Prospector used to make them with copper shot. That was the hardest pay dirt I've ever done. And it's not even that it was that hard. It's just to distinct between the copper and the gold. For me, the only way I do it is in direct sunlight.
Yeah, put it in water in direct sunlight and come back 3 months later and pan it like a champ. The copper just be gone, man. Like magic. Copper will just disappear. Can't do that with silver. The copper, you can just make it disappear. Just take some time. I have to flush the water once or twice.
I always just work through it.
Those copper flakes were murder. Oh, and they contaminated everything for like 6 months.
I did a bag with natural copper in it. It wasn't very bad, but the copper shot, just the sizes and the because it's not natural, it next to the gold, it was just really, really close.
Now this was in that bag. This was one of the prizes in the bag. This copper nugget.
Nice.
That was nice. So I got a little collection. Not bad. It's a mixture of some shot pieces in there, but it's mostly nuggets.
Yeah, that's all big stuff, nice and easy.
Yeah. Yeah, easy peasy. That's I'm saving it to melt, make rounds with.
I mean, hell, if you're having trouble picking out chunks of copper that size from chunks of gold that size, you just let me know where you pick that up.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, it's just accumulating. I ain't picking it up. It's from pay dirt.
Well, if you're getting gold nuggets that size in your pay dirts, you're doing pretty good.
I wish I was getting some nuggets like that. I mean, you can get pay dirts with all the nuggets you want. Yeah, you just got to pay.
Yeah,
There's no shortage of gold or nuggets out there. Just a shortage of paying for it. Right now, holy smokes. That one bag that I remember looking at, that the big one, it is worth $1,300 more now than when I started doing the YouTube. Not even just from when I started doing the YouTube videos. It's doubled in value. Gold has doubled since I started making these videos.
We were talking with HD Shovelhead one day. He was telling us about when he bought some of his bags and the ballpark of prices of where they're at. Holy crap!
Yeah, like $60 a gram.
Well, because HD's been doing the gold for a long time.
$55 a gram, $50 a gram.
No, less than that. He's been doing it since gold was like $700-800 an ounce, something like that. Maybe 1,000. I forget how long. But I think he said he's been doing gold since the 90s.
It's a 3 gram bag for like $80.
Yeah.
Holy moly. I mean, I was panning back then, but I wasn't like full blown fever. It was just a weekend hobby you could do that didn't cost you an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
You could go out and play in nature and come out with a little bit of something, but you know, YouTube kind of makes you kick it up a couple notches.
As you get older, you get less things to do on the other side too.
You really hate the small flecks of gold, huh?
Mary's new to panning, so they float on her.
It's silver and gold. What the hell? Yeah, there's still gonna be some silver in the snuffer bottle. Not gonna worry about it. It's something you gotta go through a few times. And I'm gonna go through it again for this too. Is that silver or gold? I think it's too gnarly to be gold. Put it in the silver pile. I'm gonna have to. I'm saving it all, and I'll have to go through it with the micro dream map. I'll run it through one time, see what other heavies it because there's a lot of these little silver chips. We'll, interesting to see if it picks up silver chips or if it flushes them out.
That's what I'm doing is saving, or gonna do is run all my tailings down the sluice a couple times. And then I was thinking about it just for storage. I was thinking about just sluicing every bag of gold I got right now. Just
That sounds like such a fun time, man. But you know,
the thing was, I've every time I've panned before, I've always panned it and dried it and weighed it and all that. And I'm kind of getting to the point of why bother? I'm not filming it. I'm not doing an ROI on it. I know everybody I buy a bag from is going to be on the up and up. You know, I'm not worried about any bag of gold I have in I have stored being short. So why do I even need to run? Why do I even need to look at it? They're all nice bags. I guarantee it.
yeah. But sometimes people want to know: is it just, or is it a little over? Is it a lot over? Is it a real heavy bag? Was it a bonus bag? You know, people want to know the number. That's for some reason people want to know that number, even though they'll put the vial and they'll get mixed in and they'll forget that number forever. They want to know it once.
Yeah, but I don't post videos on it.
Yeah.
Panning is enjoyable. The thing is just time and storage.
Yeah.
I'll do a pan and I'll put it away or start divvying it up or something like that and go, oh, I didn't even weigh it first. Oops. You know, so I forget to do it. I don't need to do it, but I still like, oh, I forgot it.
I do like doing it. I just for me to pan, it's always a process because I have to take everything out, set it all up, and put it all away when I'm done. I can't set a pan down with half finished tailings and work on it the next day or something. I don't have that.
Yeah. Having a dedicated shop changed my life.
Oh, it changes everything. I'd be panning right now if I had a dedicated spot. Way back in just a second.
Tons of little darkness. So I'll dump it into it. Yeah. It's a silver piece.
Later, Chris.
was gnarly. There's still a bunch of it left. Oops. Well, who knew? Brad, what's up, bro?
John, you know,
Not much.
painting some dirt.
I was painting a little bit. Painted a couple.
Nice.
I don't know what that means.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, if anybody doesn't, Troubled One's having pay dirt raffle drawing thing tomorrow. Go check out his community post for that.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Rocky Mountain Brad doesn't enter. Won't have a chance.
I haven't entered.
Where at? Again? Where did you?
Later, Jim.
Troubled One's having $10 a spot entry for a gram bag with copper and silver either in it or on the side.
It's a lot of silver. It's like 5 grams of silver, 1 gram of gold. I forget how much copper. Pretty nice bag.
Yeah. We had a bunch of that silver for a minute. We were slinging it around everywhere. Brad, did you get any of that silver?
Got a little bit of it, but I didn't buy any of it and wait. No.
There's a bunch of winning half-ounce files. Well, I think Thomas won 3 of them.
I have trouble saving my silver.
Me too. I can't get you. Since I started this, there's been 100 freaking mercury dimes and silver dimes go through this channel.
I do have some Aussie silver.
I do too. I got a whole collection of Aussie coins now.
I like the color.
Made from
I like the color.
they got some crazy big coin. I got the big penny. Like their war penny is like the size of a 50-cent piece.
For a penny?
Yeah, I could dig one out. It's got a big kangaroo on it. It's a giant copper penny, but it's huge. It's awesome. I've had a couple of them.
I got a giant copper penny from Brockton Magnet Fishing, but it wasn't actual mint.
Well, that's what they had in the 30s and 40s. These giant pennies. Probably before we had them.
It's a prospector round from Australia.
That's cool.
I
collect prospector rounds. There's a couple of them out there I've seen every now and then that I don't have.
It's
I got most of the major ones.
Rita.
I don't have that.
It's nice. I got one from Mike Hill Fennel I really like.
Mm.
ABC.
Well,
It's a nice one.
Nice, Brad. Yeah, all things. I don't see the point of people putting the crystalline silver in Pater. To me, the crystalline silver, once it gets a little abuse on it, it just looks like regular silver. I'm sure it's pure.
you let it sit out in the air and it oxidizes and it kind of starts turning color. I got some over here that was in that bag of the treasure part. It was in the overs, this big fluffy pieces. And he said that was LXR, like one of his first batches that didn't come out as clean.
Yeah.
So it's just like weird looking silver. It's silver. It looks like fluffy. That's a copper ball in it. There's a copper ball. But it's crazy. It looks like fluffy pyrite, but it's silver, crystal silver. But it's maybe a little dirty or contaminated. Maybe not as pure. Maybe that's just it. It's just not as pure. There's other residual metals floating around with it. Maybe some gold, maybe some copper. This one looks more coppery than other ones. I got some like maybe one of the early batches of Vendetta. I don't know if it was contaminated or just not or what, but it definitely is like some pieces like that looks like gold, that looks like silver on some of the pieces. Now he's got it down. They're super clean now. It's all pure clean silver. It don't look like nothing but silver. But his first batches, it looks like maybe he said it don't matter. He had some stuff that was mixed and he said yeet, and there was a little bit of gold to it and it made it real pretty. But I don't know. But sometimes you get all these things built up and you're just like, I don't want to mess with it.
Once you get it into the chemical side of things, that's something I know nothing about.
All right.
I'm hoping to get more in. I got the lathe now and the cutter and the flat lathe, and I got the new tumbler back there. It's running right now. It's probably going to stop in the next hour or two. But running through on that, I got the sluices and everything. I guess the next thing after I get the lean-to built is to buy myself that propane furnace. You know, I guess that's the next step.
Start forging.
Yeah, I've already been dabbling a little bit with the torches.
Yeah, it's who is it? Somebody has an electric furnace.
Vivor for the win. If you're gonna buy them, Vivor.
PA's got an electric furnace that works pretty good.
Yeah,
Electric one.
I don't have the grid out here for the electric forges. I mean, I'd have to tile in somewhere serious. Those things draw. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it runs.
Oh, it draws hard. That's why I want to go gas. Got a bunch of gas cans. Gas place is close. Gas is cheap. I've seen people do the measurements and how it really don't use as much as people think, and gas and electricity's tripled since then, or something, doubled at least.
I think if you were going to do that, your first practice would be making the molds before you even bother buying the furnace. Would be to get the carbon sand or whatever that particular sand they have, and see if you even have the skill to make the molds how you want them.
I ain't worried about molds.
There's skill involved in getting the mold or in making the molds because you're trying to do custom stuff.
Oh, that's like a whole nother step when you get into that.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. You know?
Okay, what I would be doing first would be melting aluminum cans down to make ingots like that.
Ingots like this.
Ingots like that. You melt them down to make ingots, and you can clean your ingots, stack your ingots, and have them ready. But I've always, you can buy them. That people do it, and I know some people in this community do it. But I've always wanted to do an anthill. And I'm right in a good area for the fire ants are just nuts here. And I just think it'd be awesome to do. But you really got to have a big furnace. You see people doing it with the lead. And these people are using massive things and digging it out with freaking skid steers and chains and stuff. It's like, holy moly. But that'd always be fun to do. I
It
got
would be.
cans saved up, and if I put a where I could probably get a little copper scrap in, but you can't really do steel. I guess you could, but you're really kind of limited to the soft metals and a little propane forge. Yeah.
Well, they're doing it out of lead and aluminum mostly because it's cheap and the low melting points.
Yeah.
Because you get something with a really high melting point, it's solidifying so fast, it's not going to get very very far down the hole.
Yeah. It's just gonna be a round blob on top of the ground, probably.
Yeah.
The spikes sticking out of it.
I've checked out V-board, that company, but that's a decent, not like high quality, but decent quality stuff for cheap.
I've seen the name.
That's a lot of gas, Brad.
Yeah. I imagine you'd have enough to run it for like a year or two.
You get a cleaner pour because a little impure, and you clean the stuff off and everything, and there's the impurities, and then you can clean the impurities off the bricks, and then you get a cleaner pure. If you pour impurities, things can crumble. So people like to make the little ingots, and they're able to clean off the impurities off of them, and then they melt those down and get a cleaner product. And melting the cans on the start, that first process is a whole thing in itself compared to just melting the ingots down to do your pour.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, the lead, yeah, that melts so quick, don't it?
Right?
Yeah, or just 2 or 3, really. So many.
Yeah, no time for all the fun stuff.
Yep, let's shut her down. Or you shut her down. I'm going to take off. Brad, seeing you. Saxon, have a good one. I'll be
All right,
working on that pan until the end of time, I think.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys. Rock on.
Have you been doing any more work with your detector, Brad?
I need to go out this weekend. I need to go out this weekend and go and hit Ghost Town. See what I can find.
You got the gold monster, right?
Yeah, I have a gold monster and a simplex.
Go hit those old mines and check those tailing piles.
Right, well, the gold out here is so minute in the hard rock.
Well, that's why you check the mines for the hard rock. But yeah, most of your gold's going to be small.
Mm-hmm. I got a nice river deposit with black sand. It's just about an inch and a half thick of black sand inside of a river. I think I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, it'd be worth checking.
All right. It's in a place called Prospector's Trail, but nobody knows why it's named that.
Well, you know how to use USGS and find your old mines around you, right?
Yeah.
There's got to be something on there for that. You just make sure you go back to the 50s, 60s, 70s maps because they listed a lot more than the newer ones do.
Yeah. I found a couple of them, but then there's a lot of I think Spanish workings. Because there's a bunch of old Spanish shit all around.
Stupid dog. Yeah, Joseph, sounds like you waited a little too long to mow. Yeah. About time to do desert exploring again. I need to pull my trucks in and check them over.
All right.
Thing
Doing
being ready to need transmission in my Chevy. That's not going to be fun. Not hard to do. Just I don't want to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, all things burn it. Nothing grows 6 foot. How's work for you? Going all right?
Yeah.
Are you off all your restrictions now, or are you still on weight restrictions?
I'll follow my restrictions.
Nice.
Yep. Just the same old, you know.
Yeah. Well, man, I think I'm going to get off here and give myself a haircut.
Oh, hell yeah.
About that time. So,
Yeah.
thank you, everybody in chat. You want to leave? Are you staying on stream, or we're just ending it?
We can end it.
All right.
All right.
HCC, Dalton, Brad, everybody, have a great night, and we'll talk to you guys later this weekend.
Peace.
Bye, everybody.